What's up, YouTube? About to get into this The Gifted episode 5 review, season 2. Y'all know I was coming with it. Y'all know I'm not gonna stop. So the episode starts off with Jace Turner. It's a flashback scene. It's just showing that, you know, when he first started law enforcement, he was real compassionate to mutants and things like that. I didn't too much care for this scene. I just thought it was just kind of filler, and it really didn't change my thoughts about him as a character at all. You know, I think he's an okay character. He's starting to become a mustache twirling villain. You know, I've kind of felt like in previous episodes they kind of had him going one way, but now he just switching back to I'm just so gun-ho and crazy about catching mutants. So I don't know about his character right now. This episode kind of made me feel like about his character. So they got to step it up with him. Then we go back to Thunderbird brings in Laura, and man, Laura is gorgeous. Like, like this girl is pretty. Like, she's beautiful. So I mean, when she's on screen, I'm just automatically just looking at her face like, man, that's a pretty girl. But anyway, so Thunderbird brings her in, and you know, she's going through a lot of pain, and you know, because she just got into the fight with Andy and things like that. And the mother, who I cannot stand Kate. I mean, she is just doing the most. Like she just doesn't care. She doesn't care about anybody but her children. She just doesn't care. Like the next scene, she goes off on Thunderbird because Thunderbird didn't bring Andy back, and it was just ridiculous. I like the Strucker family, even though I don't like Kate. I like the dad, and I like Laura, and I like Andy. Andy's becoming one of my favorite characters slowly. So in this scene, they're messing with that guy that had acid blood or something, and these are some cool scenes because Thunderbird is trying to touch him and trying to help the doctor save him from dying, and his skin is like acid, so he's burning Thunderbird's skin. Those scenes are real cool. Then we go to Blink. You know, she's they finally started calling her Blink this episode, which I was very happy about. So she brings the mutants that they saved from the hospital to the Morlocks, and so she wants to be able to lead the mutants with them. And this scene, I kind of like the Morlocks. I think they're kind of a creepy bunch, but I really want to see the show go in depth with them and do more with those characters, because I really want to see their powers. Really haven't gotten to see a lot of the Morlock characters use their powers yet, so I really want the show to kind of delve into them and not just focus on the underground and Inner Circle all the time. Then we got Andy. You know, he's been a smooth operator. He's spitting game to the new girl. So and I thought these scenes between them were very cute. You know, they went out on a date and they went and played with each other. They used their powers and things like that. So I thought their scenes were pretty cool, and Andy kind of opened her up to, like, you know, being a part of the family and part of the Inner Circle and things like that. Polaris, she was kind of hating at first, you know, because I don't know what it is. I know she doesn't like Andy or anything like that, but I think she kind of feels like Andy is like a little brother to her, so she's kind of protective of him, which I like that relationship between those two characters. Then we have Jace. He's riling up these purifiers, and I had said in other videos, I had said that I wanted to see the purifiers. I wanted to see more of them, and after this episode, I really don't anymore. They're just doing too much. This episode kind of ruined their characters for me. I don't really care about the purifiers anymore. I just think they're doing the most, and I don't know, they just really don't bring nothing to the stories to me. They're just like an obstacle that the mutants have to fight against just to get wherever they want to go. So then we have Blink, and the other mutants. They go back to the Morlocks, and the Morlocks tell them that that they have to get the brand on their face if they want to stay with them. And so so Eclipse is not happy with that. I think Eclipse, I like him as a character, but he's way too emotional for me as a character. Like every scene, like every episode, he's just overly emotional. But I really like these scenes with the Morlocks. Like I said before, I really want to see more of them. And so next we go to Andy and Inside Out Girl again. That's what I call her. Cause I like her powers. She could turn anything like inside out. And really looking forward to seeing what her character does. I know Reva wants to use her as a weapon, so we'll see what goes on with that. We didn't see Reva this episode though, so I wonder what she's up to. Yeah, and pretty much the episode ended with the Inside Out Girl. She's just using her powers, and the Frost Sisters and Andy and Polaris, they're all watching her use her powers, and they're smiling because they're gonna be able to use her as a weapon. So what I thought about this episode, it was kind of filler. I thought it was okay. It's moving the story along. I would have to say, honestly, out of all the episodes I've seen so far, this probably was my least favorite episode. It was my least favorite episode, but I still thought it was a good episode. But I'm loving the show, and I really want this thing to keep going. Like somebody said, I was on YouTube earlier, and I was going through the comments, and someone said that the show isn't getting a third season, and if that's true, like that's messed up, man. Like I think the show is really good. Like, why wouldn't it get a third season? So I'm gonna have to do some more research on that, and I hope that's not true. I hope there's just somebody just talking in the comments. But let me know what you all think. Like, subscribe, comment below so we can talk about it. And I'll see you all in the next video. All right.